You talked about in Austin about how you have places like Texas Instrument, people like Texas Instrument, and all these other companies, Dell's out there, and all these people. Dell, which actually has the lawyer for Dell has a spin-off label that's very successful. And so you're talking about this problem of not having these people these big industries that are here. What really is Louisiana doing to actually bring those types of industries? I mean, you talked about incentives to bring the gaming industry, the movie industry, even the record industry, which I think is probably unproductive because they're dying a horrible death right now.
Right. They're not trying to bring the record labels here. They're trying to get the labels that exist to make more records here.
Right. Okay. Well, but anyways, other than just the entertainment industry side of it, what is the state doing? Because if that really is part of the problem, what is the state doing to actually bring larger corporations here? Because that would, of course, foster the economy here. Despite anybody who tells you differently, corporations bring in money more than they take out. So what is the state actually doing in that respect?
Are we being filmed?
You're speaking for the state.
Yeah, then no, I can't say. Candidly, look, I don't work for the state of Louisiana. I'm not here representing the state government of Louisiana. I was a consultant to the state on music industry issues last year, but generally speaking, I'm not a state employee. I don't see it. I don't see a lot of, from a classic economic development standpoint, I don't think the state has very much to show for it. I couldn't tell you when the last announcement was of a major corporate investment or manufacturing plant being located here. We just lost the big Toyota plant that went to Tennessee or Arkansas or somewhere else. Even Oric, it moved out of here. Somebody from the state would sit here and say, well, we've got go zones and we've got other incentives and this and that and the other thing, and they're constantly going to trade shows and trying to get companies to move here. But I don't see anything to show for it. So I'm not a huge fan of the traditional economic development progress.
Now there is a thing that's being undertaken now called Broadway South. You know about Broadway South?
Yeah, and I have problems with that.
What is it?
I think it's a neat idea, but I really don't. I'm having a hard time seeing the real economic impact of that. Yes, I understand the idea. And create tax incentives so that people will bring their Broadway shows that are in development to New Orleans so that they will debut here and the same way that they do in La Jolla, California and places like that.
It's about the movie business too.
How is it about the movie business?
Well, I don't know, but it's about stimulating the investment of the movie community and the local economy.
Well, I think the Broadway thing is really specifically about the theater business, because we have the movie thing going already. There's the Hollywood South and then the Broadway South. But just from my own experience with the tax credits on the sound recording side, unless they make these credits really, really attractive, and then they go out and market them very, very aggressively, two things that they failed to do with the sound recording tax credits, then it's going to backfire. It's just not going to work. Somebody will kill themselves driving up to Baton Rouge every single day during the session trying to get these things through. And at the end of the day, nobody will take advantage of it because they're not attractive enough or people don't know about them. So unless they really prime the pump by throwing gobs of money at these investors, I just don't see it working. And then if they did, the question is, how many jobs are they really creating, or how much money are they really pumping into the economy? And that's one of the downfalls, because with the sound recording credit, I mean, truthfully, we're not really creating huge gobs of jobs. That just doesn't work that way. It's not like the movie business that hires a crew of 200 and keeps them employed for 9 months.